The raindrops keep falling on me head. I say, pastime. Or praise be to the Most High Living One. Don't serve none dead. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Wahakadosh, Barakatah. I say, brothers and sisters, keep doing the work. It has to be done. The earth is going to be cleansed. I need to be cleansed, even if I didn't defile myself, somebody else could have defiled me by touching me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If I want to be the anointed, I can't just be letting anything touch me. No way. You know what I say? Why? You know what I mean? Think about it. Let's really think about it individually once we reach a certain age. Join the gang. Join the group. Join the joy. Join the joy. And then fight with some people over there. That's another group over there. They don't think like we think. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, come on, stop tripping. People be tripping. I mean, think about all the wars, right? On Earth, where we reside. You got another residence where this at. What planet? Because we right here, my babies. We right here, my babies. And I'm saying, he say, hey man, come here. Yeah, these people tripping over here. We need to go get them. Man, I don't even know you. We ain't even never had a conversation. I don't know who you serve. I don't know nothing about you. No, I ain't about to strap it up doing nothing. Well, if you do, I'm gonna punish you. Well, hey, I tell you what, let the Father's will be done. You know what I mean? What I gotta look forward to if I go you're messing with some what? A bomb? Bullets flying everywhere, and it ain't got nothing to do with being a coward. It's just my life is my life. And 40 years, over 40 years, trotting down. People want to say, you got to do this. Sorry. Start to rain again, for real. What I mean? And the garden need it. You don't see no house right around here, no hills. So, but land, earth, it produces us. But we cover it with so much other stuff, and then people ain't got nothing to eat, and everybody panicking. Ain't nothing to eat. The food prices is so high. Man, I don't give a damn. If all the shit disappeared right now, it'd be like, well, what are we gonna do now? Who's, our body's going to start eating itself, right? They say my spirit eating the flesh, is warring with what? Hey, listen, does the spirit war with the flesh? Is your spirit warring with your flesh, or is somebody else spirit and flesh warring with you? Because people do what they do. They join who they join on to. I don't know why. I don't know the problem. We on earth, it's always been war. Don't you know, we take a step back and be like, why are we fighting? Why are we fighting? And then most of the people say they got mates and partners and wives and husbands and whatever, but they out here tongue wrestling with other people. You know, find a way, find a different. Everybody doing this. You do the same old thing, you'll get the same results most likely. You know what I mean? You try something different, you might get different results. You got to try it. I guess depends on what it is and who you with, But ninjas out here tripping, uh, honky tonk boys tripping, you know, uh, the Vida Loco, people out here losing their scruples, their marbles, and I'm trying to keep it together. I really am, and I'm talking to the earth because I am just saying, I don't want to be a part of that. And if I am, then do what you got to do. Because, hey, listen, you don't know me no way. And so if you want to crucify me, you want to persecute me, You want to prosecute me. You want to put me in the electric chair. Whatever you want to do. Send me to the gas chamber. For what? Hey, listen. You got your reasons. I don't know. I'm not gonna argue because it's all they are already seen is talking about it. You're innocent to proven guilty. No, you're guilty because if you wasn't guilty, you wouldn't be in cuffs. Yeah, let you go home. Don't you leave the state. Don't you leave the city until we figure out this thing. No, you got to go to a certain place. I ain't running. I ain't running. I ain't getting on no plane. You know what I say? No train and none of that. Ain't gonna run from nothing. For what? It don't make no sense. Especially if I know what I do and what I've been doing for years. And staying out the way, as they say. Stay out the way. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stay out the damn way. Effort. It, man. You know what I say? I say everybody know everything. And yeah. Some people going to get passed over. Maybe I'm already passed over. And if I have been passed over, ain't nobody fault but my own. You know, I didn't turn to my master, my messiah. And I'm not joking. I'm just saying I wouldn't have. I'm only drawing a conclusion from if something occurred that I didn't do that I could be punished for. Being punished by a man, I know it has to be wickedness because I ain't done nothing to you. I don't know you. I don't know your brothers, your sisters, your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, your granddaddy, your pepe. I don't know your mama. I don't know those people. So what have I done to you lately? What have I done to you lately? Nothing I say unless I spoke a word and it offended you. But that's on you. Check your spirit. I'm a spirit checker. Check your spirit. It ain't got nothing to do with my spirit. I'm I'm trying to hold on to the little joy that I have. Everything. If everything's been taken from you, what can they take? The only thing that's left is your skin suit and your breath. Everything always been taken from me. Excuse me, say, no, being that who you are, you have no inheritance here. Your inheritance is with me. It's with me. Stop being foolish. This stuff ain't nothing. It's just material stuff. People fighting over material stuff, man. They fighting over the blood of the earth. It don't even belong to them. It's for our ear. If I say I put everything in the garden good for man to eat, you know, maybe for us to even get around when you drill in the ground. We get around now. He made it easier for us down here. But, people want to make it harder because they want it already. So we got to make something else up. We got to make some different kind of paper or digital control. Digital control. No, 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 no. This ain't Tron. You know what I mean? And if this was Tron, I already know who's in control of Tron. I'm that one. Make me that one. You know. They say some shall seek death and they shall flee from them. Maybe because they don't know that they are already what? Dead. I don't know. You say I'm going off. Man, I'm not going off. I just knew what I knew to be true, to be true, to be true, to be true. Look, they just say our family Bible. It's one of many. You know what I mean? And, if I was to flip it open, you stick my finger in here, I wonder what I mean, this table of contents, I gotta do that again. We're too far back. A bit of it, right. Go to the right. Okay. Oh, how I love thy law. It is my meditation all the day. Though through thy commandments has made me wiser than my enemies, for they are ever with me. Yeah, all around. Enemies all around you. People you don't know. You know, has someone ever broken your house or stole something? That's an enemy. Why are you stealing from me, man? I pray with it. Helps you get that. Or gave it to you. Like I can get another. I can get another. I'm sure they got a twin out here for, of that product. Ketchup. That thing. Hot. Hot sauce. There's plenty. I have more understanding than all my teachers, for thy testimonies are my meditation. Excuse me, I'm reading right now. It's kind of dark in here. Maybe I need to shine some light on the situation. Maybe that helps. Yeah. Let me see what you. I understand more than the ancients, because I keep thy precepts. I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might keep thy word. I have not departed from thy judgment, for thou hast taught me how sweet are thy words unto my tasty tongue. Wait, don't say that. I see. I'm just going all over the place. I'm so sorry, but I'm not. How sweet are thy words unto my taste! Yeah, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way. I be saying, I hate every false way, man. I don't want to be false. I want to be real. I ain't Pinocchio. I'm a real life boy. Do you see any strings on me? No. But someone gave me a spirit who is like my father, Yahweh. You know what I mean? My Lord Yahweh Shah. Come, come, come. Yeah, chat down Babylon. Yeah, chant down Babylon, whether you like it or not. Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I have sworn and I will perform it, that I will keep thy righteous judgments. I am afflicted very much. Quicken me, O Lord, according unto thy word. Except I beseech thee the free will offerings of my mouth, O Lord Yahweh, and teach me thy judgments. My soul is continually in my hand, yet do I not forget thy law. The wicked have laid a snare for me, yet I err not from thy precepts. Thy testimonies have I taken as an heritage forever, for they are the rejoicing of my heart. I have inclined my heart to perform thy statutes always, even unto the end. To my very last breath. To the very last breath. Forget it. It's the word. You heard that. You heard that. It's the word. It ain't, Shalom.